What if the biggest challenges in your life aren't actually obstacles, but doorways? Today, I'm sharing the exact 5-step Thrive method that's helping thousands transform struggles into strengths. This isn't just motivation. It's a practical framework for lasting change. Welcome to Benjamin's Spark of Wisdom. I'm Benjamin, and I've spent the last decade studying how people transform adversity into advantage. What I've discovered is that thriving isn't random. It follows a specific pattern that anyone can learn. Today, I'll break down the Thrive method that you can apply to any challenge you're facing right now. Whether you're dealing with career setbacks, relationship difficulties, or personal doubts, these 5 steps will give you a clear path forward. Step 1 of the Thrive method is truth. Before you can transform any situation, you must first face it honestly. This means acknowledging not just the external circumstances, but your internal response to them. Research from Harvard psychologists shows that radical honesty activates the brain's problem-solving centers rather than its threat response. Here's how to practice truth. Write down the facts of your situation without judgment or emotional language. Identify your feelings about these facts, giving yourself permission to experience them fully. Distinguish between what you can and cannot control. This clarity creates the foundation for everything that follows. Here's your truth challenge. Take 5 minutes today to write down one situation you're struggling with using only factual language. Notice how this simple shift changes your relationship to the problem. Step 2 is reframe. Once you've acknowledged the truth, you can choose how to interpret it. This isn't about positive thinking, it's about expanded thinking. Studies from Stanford University show that generating multiple perspectives on a challenge increases the likelihood of finding innovative solutions. Michael lost his job during the pandemic, but he reframed his situation to see it as an opportunity to pursue work that aligns with his values. His reframe led him to start a business that now employs 12 people. To practice reframing, ask yourself, what might be the opportunity within this challenge? What strengths might this situation help me develop? Remember, your frame determines what you see and what you don't. Choose wisely. Step 3 is insight. Gather the wisdom and knowledge needed to move forward. The most successful people leverage collective wisdom, learning from others who have overcome similar challenges. Sarah was struggling with burnout but discovered that short recovery breaks every 90 minutes dramatically improved productivity and well-being. This insight changed her approach to work entirely. To practice insight, identify 2 to 3 people who have successfully navigated challenges similar to yours. Study their approaches, read books, listen to relevant podcasts, and extract principles to apply to your situation. Step 4 is vision. Create a compelling vision of what thriving looks like for you. Research shows that people with clearly visualized goals are more likely to achieve them. Your vision needs to be specific, sensory, and emotionally resonant. James, who struggled with social anxiety, created a vision of himself speaking confidently at his daughter's wedding. This vision pulled him through months of gradual exposure therapy. To create your vision, close your eyes and imagine yourself having successfully moved through your challenge. What do you see, hear, and feel? Write this down in present tense as if it's already happening. Your vision is the blueprint that your mind and body work to create. Make it worthy of your potential. The final step is execute. Without this step, everything else is just theory. Execution means taking consistent, strategic action toward your vision. The key is breaking down your path into small, manageable steps that build momentum. Maria wanted to write a book but was overwhelmed. She committed to writing just 300 words each morning. 18 months later, her book was published and became a bestseller. To execute effectively, identify your first 3 action steps, each small enough to complete within a week. Create accountability by sharing these steps with someone you trust. Track your progress visually to build momentum and celebrate small wins along the way. Let me share Alex's remarkable story. He used the Thrive method to transform his life after a job loss and health crisis. Using truth, he acknowledged his reality without self-pity. Through Reframe, he saw it as a wake-up call rather than a punishment. Insight led him to study stress management and career transitions. His vision became creating a consulting business that allowed him to work on his own terms. Through disciplined execution, he launched his business within 6 months. Today, Alex's health has recovered, his business is thriving, and he reports greater fulfillment. Then there's Maya, a single mother who used the Thrive method to overcome financial hardship. After losing her home in a disaster, Maya practiced truth by assessing her resources and options. Her reframe was powerful. This is my opportunity to rebuild a life that truly works for us. Through insight, she discovered resources and programs supporting her education. Her vision included owning a home and establishing a career. Her execution plan included enrolling in an online degree program, creating a strict budget, and saving for housing. Within 2 years, Maya completed her degree, secured a flexible remote position, and saved enough for a down payment. Her children now talk about the disaster as the beginning of their adventure rather than a tragedy. So how do you implement the Thrive method in your own life? Start by selecting one challenge you're currently facing. Spend 1 day on each step of the framework, Monday for truth, Tuesday for reframe, and so on. Remember, this isn't a one-time process, but a cycle you can return to whenever you face new challenges. I've created a free Thrive method worksheet that walks you through each step with prompts and examples. Download it using the link in the description. If you want to go deeper, join our Thrive Challenge starting next Monday. We'll work through each step together as a community. The ability to thrive isn't determined by what happens to you, but by how you respond to what happens. The Thrive method gives you a framework for that response. Within every challenge lies the seed of opportunity. Cultivate that seed into a garden of possibilities. I'd love to hear which step resonates most with you right now. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. If you found value in this approach, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit. This is Benjamin from Spark of Wisdom, reminding you that you can thrive. Hit subscribe and the notification bell to join our community of growth-minded individuals. Remember, don't just survive, thrive. See you in the next video.